High-tech farms could soon be a feature on some of Singapore's HDB car park rooftops. The Singapore Food Agency has awarded tenders for 9 sites to beef up food security. Singapore has set a goal to produce 30% of its nutritional needs locally by the year 2030. Chua Tian Tian tells us more.
This fully automated farm will be built on top of an HDB car park in Ang Mo Kio. But instead of glass, it will be made partly from film due to load-bearing constraints. Devices like sensors that detect light and temperature levels will ensure crops are grown at optimum conditions. If it's too hot, for instance, they'll automatically trigger shade covers and turn on cooling fans. The farm says all this could increase yield by 10 times compared to average farms.
At least 30% of it will be everyday vegetables like your xiao bai cai, kangkong, gailan kind of vegetables. Yeah, and the others, right, we're actually looking at growing mushrooms for the community and as well as figs and Japanese melons. So with different kind of crops, you actually have different recipe and different ways of harvesting and also the different way of cultivating it. So it actually expands in terms of knowledge building also.
The local player is planning to work with schools on research and development. 9 rooftop sites like this one have been awarded for urban farming based on factors like bid price, output and business plan. They are located in places including Choa Chu Kang and Tampines and include 2 so-called cluster sites, each comprising 2 rooftops in the same area that were tendered out together to allow farms to scale up production and reduce costs. The Singapore Food Agency says in total they could produce about 1,600 tons of vegetables each year. For this car park at Admiralty Drive, it's paired with another site about 10 minutes walk away. They'll be transformed into hydroponic farms that use a smaller version of this moving gully system, which could cut the number of workers needed by half.
We will have the main part of the car park used for this semi-automated system. So I would say that about 50 to 70% we can try to allocate to all the leafy vegetables. And at those odd corners, some of the kind of like plants that will take longer time, like tomatoes, chilies and things like that.
More HDB rooftop sites are expected to be tendered out for urban farming in the 4th quarter of this year.